This is your primetime forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia from Dr. Don's Weather. Dr. Don's Weather is made possible by the Randolph County Commission, First Light Coffee, Roger Bell Auto Brokers, Southern Auction Solutions, Genesis Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, Auction 431 South, the Salem Auction House, and Bama Diesel Repair. From the Alpha Weather Center, powered by Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery, Southern Union State Community College, and the venue at 5 Points Farms. Here's Dr. Don.
Good morning, East Alabama and West Georgia. Welcome to your Wednesday. We're halfway through the work week. It is going to be a roller coaster ride today as far as weather is concerned. We've got just about everything. Maybe nothing is there for you snow lovers, but other than that, we got it all for you over the next several days. We'll tell you about that coming up in this morning's edition of your primetime forecast for Wednesday, February 28th, 2024. On Dr. Don's Weather. Don't forget to stop by First Light Coffee in downtown Roanoke this morning to get that hug in a mug. Yeah, get your day started just right with some delicious coffee. Be sure and tell Jessica and the crew that Dr. Don sent you by. They're located at 908 Main Street in downtown Roanoke, down there close to Genesis Weight Clinic. Stop by and see both of them this morning and tell them thank you for supporting Dr. Don's Weather. And also don't forget to head up to our weather store at the top of this video. There's a link where you can pick up your Dr. Don Weather Cup, as well as baseball caps, the hoodie that you see me wearing this morning. We have T-shirts, and you're supporting Dr. Don's Weather at the same time. Remember Jamie Dukas for your insurance needs. He has your personal and commercial insurance needs covered, both in Alabama and in Georgia. He can save you money, and most of the time, he can increase your coverage. You get in touch with Jamie by calling 256-831-7770, scanning the QR code you see on the screen, or click the link so that you can go over and get a quick, no-obligation insurance quote from Jamie Dukas, your local Alpha agent. Let's talk about some weather. Be sure you head over to our YouTube channel, click the subscribe button, and that little bell so that when we go live to cover severe weather, you'll be guaranteed to get that push notification. And probably by the time we get to fall this year, we're going to be exclusively on YouTube. So you Facebook viewers need to go ahead and start migrating that way so that you don't miss anything. All right, so let's start talking about today, and then we're going to take you through the weekend. Today's going to be cloudy. We'll start the day with clouds. It is going to get breezy as we go throughout the day. A wind advisory is in effect until 6 p.m. this evening for wind gusts up to around 30 miles per hour. That shouldn't cause major problems, but a few tree limbs or maybe even a few weak trees could fall, which could cause some scattered power outages. We'll have showers increasing afternoon today. We'll make it to around 72 by lunch, and then the bottom's going to fall out with the temperatures this afternoon. Temperatures will start falling after about 1 p.m. this afternoon. The rain showers will pick up at the same time, and we will fall into the 50s before sunset this evening, coupled with that brisk wind. Yeah, the wind chill factors could get down into the low to mid 40s, maybe even the upper 30s from time to time, which is so we're going to have spring for the first part of today, and then we're going to go back to winter for the second half of the day. That's the way it works here in the South. Then we get through today's event, and let me say this, no severe weather today. Those chances are well to our north, up across Ohio, back into Pennsylvania. So we're not anticipating any severe weather today across the southeast. Then tomorrow, Thursday, will be a reprieve, be a decent Thursday for you. But then the rain returns on Friday. I think Friday is the best opportunity for rain, maybe even a rogue strong thunderstorm. Again, we're not looking for severe on Friday either, but yeah, there could be some rumbles of thunder, and there could be some periods of heavy rain on Friday. Then that's going to kind of hang around through the weekend, though we're not looking at great chances of rain on Saturday, Sunday, or Monday, but the rain showers will linger in the area. So a wet day this afternoon, a wet day on Friday, And then Saturday and Sunday is going to be a kind of a hit and miss proposition for most of you across East Alabama and West Georgia. I'll get a little more specific. We'll take a look at your 6-day forecast coming up here in just a moment. Let's head over to our current conditions at the venue at 5 Points Farms this morning. We have 65 degrees. Southwest wind at 6, gusting to 11. That wind's going to turn out of the east after the cold front moves through. The old wedge effect will be in effect this afternoon and tonight, so that's why it's going to be so cool. Humidity at 89%, the barometric pressure 29.93. Dew point is at 62, so it has come up considerably. We have had no rain measured so far. High temperature yesterday was a perfect 75 degrees. We currently have cloudy skies outside. Sunrise this morning at 6:09, and the sun sets this evening at 5:38 p.m. This afternoon, we're headed for 72. Now, we'll achieve that by about noon today. And then as the cold front passes, that temperature is going to start to plummet. And when I'm saying plummet, I mean quickly. We're going to go probably from the mid-70s down into the 50s. In a matter of a couple of hours, we're going to lose 15 to 20 degrees, so it's going to happen quickly. But we'll make it to 70 by noon in Ashland, 70 in Lineville. We'll hit 75 in LaGrange, 77 down in Auburn. But then, like I said, by 3 or 4 o'clock this afternoon, we're going to be nowhere near the mid to upper 70s. We're going to be down in the 50s. And some locations could even make it into the 40s before sunset this evening. And certainly with that wind, it's going to feel colder than it actually is. So you leave the house in T-shirts this morning, but carry that coat with you because you're going to need it when you come back home this afternoon. Here's the 6-day forecast from the Alpha Weather Center. Jamie Dukas, your local Alpha agent, will give you an 80% chance of rain today. But now, again, that's primarily this afternoon. Passing sprinkle this morning is certainly possible, but any measurable rainfall should be later on today, so we'll call it AM clouds, PM rain. 72 the high, that's by noon, but then we start downward. 34, your overnight low tonight. That wind advisory continues through about 6 p.m. this evening with the possibility of wind gusts up to 30 miles per hour. On Thursday, tomorrow, back to a cloudy day, but we should be dry. 56 will be the high. So you see there, tomorrow, our high temperature is going to be about 15 to 20 degrees colder than what we saw yesterday and what we will see today. Down to 42 tonight with a 40% chance of rain after midnight. On Friday, a 100% chance of showers. There could be a rumble of thunder or two here and there. No severe weather anticipated. It's going to be too cool. We're looking at 51 for your daytime high on Friday, so that means these storms on your Friday will be elevated storms, so there'll be no ground instability to work with on Friday, so we don't anticipate anything severe. We'll maintain a 90% chance of rain on Friday night. Saturday, there will be a 40% chance of some thunderstorms. Some could be strong, but nothing severe. Again, that's going to be hit and miss. Some of you will see storms on Saturday. Some of you will not. 62 will be the high. And then for Sunday, a 20% chance of a shower, 68. Monday, a 30% chance of a thunderstorm. Temperatures rebound nicely. By Monday, we're back to the low 70s for your daytime high. So there's a lot of mention of rain in there over the weekend, but again, it's not going to be a complete washout on Saturday or on your Sunday. Southern Union State Community College live Doppler HD radar this morning, scanning the entire eastern United States. I just wanted to show you that the severe weather is limited to the north. We're talking up into Kentucky and Ohio, Pennsylvania. These are the areas that are seeing severe weather this morning. There was a time about a week ago we thought that might set up across the southeast, but that didn't happen. Thankfully for us, unfortunately for them, it is much further to the north and now to the northeast. We do have multiple tornado warnings and severe thunderstorm warnings up there this morning to the east of Louisville. We did notice some severe thunderstorms and tornadoes up in the Chicago area late yesterday afternoon, just west of Chicago. And we had multiple tornado warnings up there late yesterday afternoon. And this morning they have snow showers in the same locations they had tornado warnings last night. That sounds like something that would happen here in the southeastern United States. So we zoom in a little bit closer on Alabama and Georgia just to show you there are a few scattered showers out there this morning. There may be some sprinkles in Randolph County, working back over toward Heard County there around Roanoke. And maybe extreme northwest troops seeing a few scattered showers this morning. And that's probably not making it to the ground, but if it is, it's going to be just a sprinkle or two here and there, especially on the eastern side of Randolph and the western side of Heard County at this hour. Zooming back out, you'll see some heavier showers up in northwest Alabama, and we have a couple of thunder showers in the greater Memphis area this morning, working on off to the east. I wouldn't expect to see any of that in Alabama or Georgia today. That would probably be more of a Friday thing. So lots happening with the weather. It'll be changing. That's what we do, and you know that. So just try to make the best of the day and bundle up. I know it's going to be warm this morning, but it's going to be cold this afternoon. Also, don't forget to send the word alert over to 256-540-8664. That's Randolph County's Hyper Reach to receive important information during times of emergency. Your local government most likely has a mass notification system as well. Google your local government to find out how you sign up so that you'll get that local information. Good Lord willing and the creek don't rise. We'll do all this again tomorrow morning. Hope you'll join us right here on Dr. Don's Weather.
This has been your primetime forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia from the Alpha Weather Center, powered by Southern Union State Community College, the venue at 5 Points Farms and Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery. Dr. Don's Weather is supported by the Randolph County Commission, First Light Coffee, Roger Bell Auto Brokers, Southern Auction Solutions, Genesis Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, Auction 431 South, the Salem Auction House, and Bama Diesel Repair. Be sure to like us on Facebook, share us with all of your friends, and subscribe to Dr. Don's Weather on YouTube. We will be back tomorrow morning with another edition of your primetime forecast on Dr. Don's Weather.